Hi, I'm Bob Ostrom, and I'm a children's book illustrator. Today I'm going to show you how to color with markers. So I've got a little picture of a kitten here we're going to go ahead and color in. I'm going to start down here with my marker on the these markers have two ends, which is nice. There's one real thick end and then there's one thin end. But I'm going to go ahead and just start coloring them in back here. And the trick with these markers is little short strokes, and to make sure that you keep the edges wet. So what I mean by that is, as long as the edge doesn't dry out, it won't form a little line. You know how sometimes when you're drawing with markers and you get those weird little lines in them when the color stacks up on top of each other. So I'm just going to go ahead and color in his body very quickly here, little short strokes. Okay. And now I'm going to go ahead and color in the head, and that's a much bigger area, so I'm going to use the fat end of the marker here. I'm going to start up on the tips here and work my way in. I'm going to leave the inside of those ears open because I'm going to come back later and color those with a pink color. Okay, so you can see that I'm working very quickly here. And I like to keep these nice and saturated, because that way I get a great looking color in there. Okay, there we go. Now I'm going to grab some pink here. I'm going to check and make sure that's a little bit dark. So I always have a little scribble sheet next to me to tell me what my colors are going to look like before I try them out, before I stick them in there and start using them. That way I make sure I get the right color. So I'm looking for a nice pink here. This will work pretty good. I'm going to go ahead and just grab this here, kind of work my way down. And I think on this one I'm going to lighten up just a little bit. So we'll use this guy like this over here. Okay, and then I can come in with my darker color. Just sort of dab away at it. And build up the colors as I go. Okay, and this one's my darkest color, so I'm going to come over here with this guy. Not go too nuts with him, but just get kind of get a little bit of an edge to it. And get back in with my lighter color. Just kind of scribble it out so we get a little bit of a gradation there. Okay, now I'm going to get into his nose here. Color that in straight pink, and then I'll go inside and color in his tongue a little bit lighter. Okay, so let's see if we can find some darker oranges here. All right, I'm going to give him some little stripes like this. Okay, maybe a couple down in here on his feet. A little bit darker. See if we get a darker color here. Okay, I'm just going to kind of throw in some shadow up top and around the sides like this. Okay, and I'm going to color in his collar, a nice blue color. So I'll start here, go around. Here's my shadow for that. Okay, and we'll throw in a little bit of green underneath his feet. Okay, and so that's coloring with markers. Thanks for joining me. I'm Bob Ostrom. If you'd like to see more, check out my DVD on how to draw animals or visit my website at bobostromstudio.com.